sucker for love. And in this world full of suckers, you fit mine like a glove. The fit is perfect, put nobody above, yeah. The clock's ticking as the time flies by. We in two different worlds, but living the same life. Two different dreams, you make me feel so alive. Need you by my side, need you by my side. Just a power couple daily blowing off steam. Making love to you so damn seamlessly. We be doing it so damn frequently. Easy cause we on the same damn frequency. Take it to the Sunset Boulevard. Tell mama said she wanna tag along. She don't care if it's right or if it's wrong. Yeah, we'd always get along. Even through the downs, gotta stay strong. Now we singing the same song. All I ever, yeah, is think about you. I think about you daily. So baby girl, don't play me. All I ever, yeah, is think about you. They call me Dan, the Lakers DTLF. And I got a master plan for the Lakers back to the promised land. Spread the vision through my people, cause we fans are equal. When we reach 20K subs, yeah, we gon' drop a sequel. Another Laker anthem track, watch me run it back. Got the keys to the city where my Laker jet.
What up, Laker family? It's your boy DTLF back with another pregame live stream. How y'all doing, fam? Good to see y'all, man. Listen, we have a little interesting update here. You guys already know if you guys follow on Twitter. LeBron James is out tonight with a quote-unquote illness. Although I do believe, yeah, the Kings again, yes, sir. Hanson, I do believe that this quote-unquote illness is just him preparing for his birthday that's coming up this upcoming week. So they gave the King an extra day off, and then we do face the Kings, who, by the way, are on some major turmoil. All right, unless you're living under a rock, you know that they recently fired head coach Mike Brown yesterday, right after practice. So that was insane. Now, to be fair, I'm not going to be here and overreact like a lot of the Main Street outlets. Mike Brown's a great coach, won Coach of the Year in 2023, but he did lose 5 games in a row. All right. And they are incredibly underachieving in the Western Conference. If you can look at the standings, they are underachieving. But how y'all doing, fellas? Good to see y'all. Solo, ladies and gents, good to see y'all. David, saludos. Dan, can you give a shout out to my wife, Diana? Shout out to Diana and salute to the faithful wives out there, man, that are, shout out to my girl as well. Shout out to all the wonderful ladies out there that hold it down, because that's what it's all about, man. But behind every great man, there's a great woman. So shout out to Diana, because David is a great guy. Shout out to Dave. But like I was saying, guys, today's going to be interesting. We do face the Kings. They're in some major turmoil right now, and the Lakers have to capitalize off of it. Now, if you guys were with me on Playback Last Night Gaming, you would remember that I mentioned that this is a very dangerous trap game here. Very dangerous, extremely. Why? Because the team just got their head coach fired, and they're going to be looking to prove that they weren't the problem, that it was the coach, because nobody wants to take the responsibility of saying, okay, the players were so bad they got their coach fired, right? These are always the most dangerous games. When somebody gets their coach fired, the players come out with an extra incentive, extra motive. We have no LeBron James tonight, for those of you just tuning in. He's out with a quote-unquote illness, so that means that we have our work cut out for us. And even though, yes, this is a home game, shout out to my boy KD, who's out there at Crypto watching this one live. Everybody has to show up, man. He said the Kings got in their own way. You know what? I'll be honest with you. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with the Sacramento Queens. Because at the end of the day, the Kings fans are always preying on our downfall. So I do not feel sorry for them. Do I feel sorry for Mike Brown? Not necessarily. He's on a guaranteed contract. He'll be fine. He'll land on his feet. He's a good coach. He'll get another opportunity somewhere. But now what becomes interesting to me is what happens with De'Aaron Fox. And tonight, I'll be very interested in to see how their body language is, how they come out, if we can jump on them early, use the home crowd, the home court advantage to cook this team. What's up, Tamika? Good to see you. Die Hard, what's up, brother? Good to see you. KJ, good to see my playback family in here chilling, man. Kicking it. But yeah, shout out to the wives for sure. They are the best. Let's see here. Lake Show Girl, what up? He said Fox got the man fired. That's what it sounds like right now, Solo. It sounds like right now, but at the end of the day, man, we just never know the truth. It's all hearsay. At the end of the day, the ones that have to show their face, and I believe Mike Malone, the coach of the Denver Nuggets, called the Kings front office cowards because apparently they fired him over the phone before he even got on the plane right after practice, which is a disgusting way to fire somebody. But I don't hear the mainstream outlets getting on their case half as much as they got on the Lakers when we fired Frank Vogel, and he found out through the press, through the media, right, in the post game right after the season had ended. So I think it's ironic how they're always getting on our case, but I don't see outside of a couple of coaches, I don't see too many mainstream media sources getting on the Kings for the way they fired their head coach. So, Jonathan, what's up, bro? Happy Saturday. Let's get this W for sure, man. Hopefully, that foul was the nail in the coffin. Yeah, I feel you on that though. They lost to the Detroit Pistons. A lot of teams have lost to the Detroit Pistons. I gotta say credit to them, because they're a lot better this season, but the Lakers shouldn't have lost to the Pistons twice. All right, that's still gonna. Hopefully, it doesn't come back to haunt us at the end of the season. All right, moving on. So we know LeBron James will miss Saturday against Sacramento tonight. JJ Redick says Rui Hachimura with his illness is available, and Anthony Davis ankle and D'Angelo Russell thumb will go through their pregame workouts with the intentions of playing. Should they feel good to go? So hopefully they will feel good to go, because we need everything we can get here. Since LeBron was ruled out for this ball game. All right, we need every single player to step up. The Kings are a very dangerous team. We don't know Sabonis' status at all, but what we do know is that they have guys like obviously Fox, Monk, who give us fits, right? Especially even though our defense has improved, and we have looked a lot better with Max Christie at the starting guard. Tonight, it sounds like Gabe Vincent's getting the promotion to starting point guard. I believe that'll slide. I don't have the official starting lineups, but I believe that will slide our guy Austin Reeves to the 2, and then Max Christie to the 3, and Rui to the 4. At least that's what I presume, based on them just promoting Gabe Vincent to the starting lineup. So I do like that, because I much prefer him to be promoted rather than say D'Angelo Russell, right, or somebody like that, assuming he even plays. I've got another cool update for you guys, and that is Jackson Hayes, who's been out with a right ankle injury that has sidelined him for about 20 of the 21 games, the last 21 games. He has progressed to 5-on-5 contact in practice, and should his ankle continue to progress in a positive direction, he will be back in the lineup Tuesday, barring any setbacks, right? So that's good news. Jackson Hayes is getting closer to return. That's always good news. We love to hear good news. We've been hearing nothing but bad news as far as injuries go. So it's always a pleasure to hear the good stuff and to deliver that news to you guys. Lizzie Colorado says, Dan, are you worried about AD's kryptonite, Domantas Sabonis? Is it true AD only has one career win against them? It is true, and yes, I am worried. We never know. We never know how a player's good like AD's caliber is going to come out and play. He could either look like AD from the MVP early season, or he can look like AD, the recent development one that has been hit or miss. I don't like that version at all. I hate the weak-minded AD who's been missing free throws and doing some boneheaded plays at the end of games to assist us in the losing department. I love the aggressive AD. Again, we're still not sure if he's going to suit up. We're going to need him. But remember, he tweaked his ankle just by walking. And that's unfortunate, because those are the scariest injuries when nobody touches you. Very, very scary. Dan, do you agree that the NFL should not be allowed to have games on Xmas? If David Stern was in charge, he would have stopped that BS. I love both the NFL and the NBA. Obviously, the NBA is way up here to me, and every other league is lower. So I don't mind if they play. I'm still going to watch the NBA. I was very busy this Christmas, so I didn't really watch any other NBA games. I heard the Spurs versus Knicks was a classic, but I was blessed enough to watch the Lakers versus Warriors. Usually, I watch a lot more games on Christmas than I did this year, but that's okay. We got to see the most important one. I don't mind that the NFL has games, because there's some fans that prefer football than basketball, and to each his own, right? It doesn't bother me at all. But let's be honest, the NFL is king when it comes to ratings, okay? I heard they got over 65 million or something like that to watch on Netflix for their 2 games that were showing on Christmas. Meanwhile, the NBA was happy to get about 8 million, which was peak as the best ratings in the last 5 years for the Lakers for basketball. So, yeah. Hey, what's up? How you doing, Leslie? Good to see you. Dan, ship or stay Gabe Vincent? The way he's been playing recently, I have no sense of urgency as far as trading him goes, right? Diehard said it's false. AD has 3 wins against him. Really? I did not know that. Look, all I know is that as a Laker, I don't remember the last time he beat him outside of this last time or the last couple of times. You're right. Of course. Duh, we already beat him 3 times this season. I was thinking before this season. I was thinking the question was before the season. Thank you for clarifying that up, Diehard. You're right. We beat him 3 times this season. So I was thinking before the season started, we didn't have any wins against Domantas Sabonis, right? Now we got 3. So you're right. I don't know how that slipped my mind, but so much to cover here that excuse me if something slips my mind there. All right. Also, I have a couple of trade rumors. The most intriguing one right now has nothing to do with the Lakers. It says here the Brooklyn Nets and Memphis Grizzlies are in active discussions on a trade involving Nets forward Dorian Finney-Smith. Now, according to NBA insider Mark Stein, Brooklyn would send Finney-Smith and a second-round pick to Memphis in exchange for John, I don't even know how to pronounce his last name, Conchar or something like that, and Luke Kennard in the discussed deal. So I don't know about you guys. That is a very cheap price to pay for a player of the magnitude and caliber of Dorian Finney-Smith. The Lakers we could never get that type of price. A second-round pick, they wanted 2 first-round picks from the Lakers last I checked. So let's see if this falls through, but it would be just another trade that favors another team that's not the Lakers, and that would be unfortunate. Also, something intriguing. Shout out to Carrie Kuzma, man. Kyle Kuzma's mom, who recently tweeted, I will sit this right here. And what it is a trade that says, according to Mark Stein, the Washington Wizards are actively exploring trade options for Kyle Kuzma. Stein also reports that Kuzma is seeking a move following the Wizards' rough start to the season. So I've been telling you guys, Kuzma's a winner. He does not want to play for a losing franchise. Don't be shocked if the Lakers get involved here. But Kuz would be an awesome fit here. He's not necessarily the need, but he's more of a want. He's more of a luxury. I trust Kuz more than I do Rui, right? Even though Rui was spectacular the last game, but he'll give us one of those and then 3 bad ones. That's the problem I have with Rui. But the West, again, the West is tough right now. If you guys look at the West, we need every single win we can get. Tonight is no exception, okay? We got to pull up and somehow figure out a way to beat these Kings who are going to be desperate because they're 13-18, and on contrast, we are 17-13. So if you look at the Western Conference, we're currently slotted at number 6. I hate seeing the Clippers above us at any point in time, so can't wait to leapfrog them. We will. And then you got the Nuggets right below us. You got the Timberwolves below them, followed by the Spurs and Suns to round it out. Warriors aren't even the top 10 right now, which was my prediction to start this season. Let's see if that reigns true, barring any sort of trades or whatever. But the standings could look a lot different after tonight. So again, we have to be very intelligent when it comes to how we play tonight. Take care of the basketball. We have to come out here, play with a sense of urgency. Guys have to step up like their careers depend on it. They got to come out here and play like they're playing to keep their roles, because you never know. A week from now, we could have a trade. 2 weeks from now, we could have a trade. And a lot of these guys' careers could be in limbo if they get dealt somewhere where the sun doesn't shine, right? Somewhere where nobody cares about you. So I'm sure a lot of these players don't want to get traded to Washington or Detroit or somewhere like that. Basketball Siberia, because then that's when your career can be in serious jeopardy. Now, what do I mean by that? Guys, even when the Lakers struggle, you got one of the biggest platforms, if not the biggest, in the NBA. So you're still able to showcase your talent. So it's in the best interest of players like D'Angelo, guys like that, to stick around here if they have hopes for a better future, right? A brighter tomorrow and maybe another contract in the NBA. They get shipped elsewhere where the sun doesn't shine. Their stats won't matter because everybody knows you're not contributing to winning. There's not going to be that many investors. Versus if the Lakers gamble on you and they keep you and you're able to contribute to some playoff wins here, then maybe you can, turn the tide a little bit, maybe, right? He said, yo, Bron and D'Lo both out, I believe. Well, I'll give you guys the official word right now as soon as I have it. But Bron for sure is officially out. As far as D'Angelo Russell, last I checked, he was going to give it a go. And he was going to see if he can suit up both him and AD. This one now, by the way, this was what JJ Redick had to say about the Mike Brown firing yesterday. He noted that he thinks Mike Brown is a really good coach. He added that the Lakers are expecting to get Sacramento's best tonight, citing how teams tend to respond in short term, at least to adversity, which is what I was telling you guys. So isn't that crazy? I just said it and I just read it right now on the live stream. So yeah. Jennifer says, my cousin is going to be one of the children in the front of the court. Hey, that's nice. Congrats, Jennifer. That's awesome. Shout out to your cousin. That is definitely awesome. All right. A shame Bron been playing well for us. Hope Max, Dalton, Rui can help us get this win. We need everybody to step up by committee. Most importantly, guys, we have to pull up and come out here and play with a sense of urgency. Like I already showed you guys, we're currently the 6th seed in the Western Conference, but one loss will drop us a spot or two or maybe more. So again, margins for error in the Western Conference are slim to none. Okay? Slim to none. Just look at it. Don't look at the win column. Look at the loss column. Okay? Look, we got 13 losses. We're tied with the Nuggets with 13, and then right below us, the Timberwolves, who recently won 2 in a row, have 14, one less than us. So if we lose tonight, we'll be there with them. So we'll be somewhere between 6 and 8, depending on the rest of the outcome. And then the Spurs are right below us as well with 15 losses, 15 for the Suns, 15 for the Warriors. And then there's a little bit of a gap between us and the Kings. But that is why this is a trap game. Got to come out here and play the Kings like they're a playoff contender. We got to play them with the same intensity we played them early to start the year due to the fact that they had beat us so many times in a row. That's the approach every night we have to have as a Laker fans. We have to come out here and shine regardless of who we're facing. And again, no LeBron James. So that means, again, different starting lineup with Gabe Vincent. We're going smaller here. It's Gabe Vincent. It's going to be Austin Reeves, Max Christie. It's going to be Rui, assuming AD plays. It'll be AD at the 5. So that's most likely. No official word of the starting 5, but that's most likely what it's going to be. As soon as I get it, as soon as I get word of it, I give it to you guys. But yeah, right now that's what it's looking like. By the way, shout out to my Rams. My Rams are playing. Last I checked, I was watching the game at the half. That's why I'm a little late to the pregame. They were up 10-0 on the Arizona Cardinals. So hopefully they can finish strong and figure out a way to win the rest of that game. And hopefully end up winning our division. That'll be really, really awesome, man. Other than that, any comments, questions, concerns, guys? Let's see. Is Sabonis playing? Let me check for you really quick, but no official word on Sabonis. He was going to give it a go, assuming he was feeling good as well. So let me see if I can pull that up for you. A couple of updates I'm waiting for. The starting lineup, the official starting lineup, is Sabonis playing, all of that. So let's see here. Also, Doug Christie. Who remembers Doug Christie, who tried to fight Kobe Bryant years ago? Can't stand that guy. Well, that's who's the interim coach for the Kings right now. So let's see if I got, no official lineup for either team. They're holding out on us a little bit. Usually by now we would have it. Yeah, they're holding out a little bit. By the way, shout out to Bronny James. With the last 7 G League games, he's averaging 17.4 points per game, 4 rebounds, 4 assists in 27 minutes. So maybe the player development is coming along. We'll see. So, okay, just got the update on Sabonis. Unfortunately, he is available. Unfortunately for us Laker fans. It's fortunate for the Kings. He is battling through an illness tonight, but he is available to play. So that is the update on Sabonis. He is available, so that's unfortunate because we know when he plays, we struggle, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see here. Who do you guys think needs to step up in the absence of LeBron the most? Can we get a repeat performance by our guy, AR? Like right now, AR's got to be feeling the most confidence. Just went on the road, hit a game winner, dropped 26-point triple-double, sorry. And he's got to be feeling good. It has to be Reeves, right? You have to think he's about to drop a 30-piece tonight or something close to it. Hopefully he continues, man, because, Reeves has quietly had a very good season to start here. I know the expectations were high regardless, but expectations versus reality sometimes could be different. So Austin continues to be Austin, and Yeah, he's the real deal, man. I can't continue to rave enough about Austin Reeves. People still continue to throw him in packages. By the way, shout out to you guys. You guys know my community section has been very active. And you guys all definitely chimed in on that trade package that, what was it called? FanDuel. Is it FanDuel? I think it was FanDuel. Posted where it had Dalton Connect, Austin Reeves, D'Angelo Russell, and how many? 3 first-round picks or 2 first-round picks, something like that, going to Sacramento for just De'Aaron Fox. I really didn't like that trade. There's no updates on Vando. The update on Hayes, I gave it earlier, but I will repeat. He should be available for Tuesday's game at Cleveland, assuming there's no setbacks. He has progressed to 5-on-5 on-court practices with Jackson Hayes. Vando, nothing yet, man. The legend of Vando continues. The injuries, man. Rui needs to be consistent and do what he did last game. I agree, Reese. The problem with Rui is that he hasn't been consistent. I don't know if he will. I don't know if he will be consistent. Dolsky says Austin's untouchable, in my honest opinion. I wouldn't say he's untouchable, but I'm definitely not throwing him in any packages for role players. I'll tell you that. The only way I'm trading Austin is if he fetches back a star that's better than him. For example, if it was D'Lo, Austin, and a first-round pick for Fox, as much as I love Austin, I'd have to do it. I'd have to do it because it would make us better, and then you can promote Dalton to the lineup or leave Max Christie there, whatever you want. You still have options, right? So, again, for very few players I would trade Austin for, but Fox would be one of them. However, I'm not doing what FanDuel suggested, including both Dalton and Austin, plus all of our picks. That would be a hell no for me. But I love Austin, man. I hope we hold on to him. I hope he's a Laker for life. And I also would be very intrigued about bringing Kuzma back, because I think Kuzma, a motivated Kuzma would be a lot better than the version that we have seen this season in Washington. And I think his career has spoke for itself. Solo said, we can't fall for the trap. Team needs to be focused and crash the glass. You're right, as a unit, especially tonight, because we're going to go small ball. All right, promoting our guy, Gabe Vincent, to start lineup means it's small ball. Right? I don't see any other iterations of the lineup. So it's got to be small ball. And I'm still waiting for the start lineup confirmation, but I'm going to get off in about a couple minutes here. If they don't give it to us, I presume that's going to be what the lineup is, the one I already mentioned. But again, very interesting, right? Very, very, let's see. I think we just got it. Did we? Okay, so no, we got an update. Shout out to Jovan, who's working overtime. Anthony Davis, Rui Hachimura, and D'Angelo Russell are all available tonight per the Lakers. So again, that's major news. That helps us in the depth department, man. And definitely deserves a round of applause. Now, what I don't need is D'Angelo Russell coming out here jacking up shots trying to be Captain Save-A-Ho, because that's how you lose ball games, right? And also not playing defense. So just the fact that he's playing also gives me a concern. So I was right about it. So Gabe Vincent will start tonight with LeBron missing a game, bumping Max Christie up to the 3. Is exactly the start lineup I projected it to be. I'm usually good about figuring these things out. So yeah, it's gonna be, even though it hasn't officially been announced, Mike Trudeau saying that Max Christie has been bumped up to the 3. So yeah, it's gonna be Austin to the 2, Gabe to the 1, Max to the 3, 4 Rui, AD at the 5. So that is gonna be your official starting lineup. As soon as it's announced here, we will confirm. But yeah, there you have it. Oh, interesting. We just got another update. So Jackson Hayes is available. That changes everything, right? He's available tonight. Report had it that he would most likely play Tuesday, but I guess he felt good enough to go tonight. So yeah, that's a couple of good thing I stayed on. I was just about to get off to go watch the last of the Rams game, but yeah, so Jackson Hayes is available tonight, not Tuesday, tonight. That's great news, and I'm continuing to get updates here. I will give them to you guys the moment I read them. All right, so there you have it. Okay, yep, starting lineup. Now this starting lineup is 0-1 according to the records, but that's Austin, Gabe, Max, Rui, and AD. Yep, that's the starting lineup. There you have it, folks. All right, I didn't even get a chance to do Prize Picks, but this video is brought to you by Prize Picks. Make sure you guys tap in promo code DTLF. Been running around through the holidays, haven't had a lot of chances, but we're going to get back into all of that soon as the holidays end. Make sure you guys tap in promo code DTLF. You guys know what it is. That's going to wrap it up for me here at Pregame. 3 keys to winning. AD has to be a monster, and I'll play Sabonis for sure. Key number 1. Key number 2, can Austin continue his reign? Can he give us 25 points efficiently plus? And hopefully double digits in assists or close to it. That'll be huge. And then my final key is going to be we're playing in front of the home crowd. Do not let up. Get out. Jump on this team. Fundamentals. Hit your free throws. Limit turnovers. Simple things like that. And those multiple things. That is key for tonight's matchup. Guys, I will see you guys on Playback. For those of you that follow over there, don't stay back. Follow over on Playback. First 20, get a VIP pass to watch along with me and the fellas. And for the rest of you guys that don't watch along, God bless you. I will see you guys here for the post-game recap, all right? Enjoy the game. Go Lakers. Shout out to my bro KD who's at the game. Hopefully they get the win for him. And I will see you guys later on, all right? Peace.